Hello everybody, it's your boy Black Owl, throwing up the L for you. And I'm here to present you guys with a educational video for educational purposes. And that's my little legal disclaimer. This video is just for educational purposes only. And I'm going to show you how to open one of these security devices currently employed by Walmart to stop theft. I think they put DVDs, or in this case a STD scan disc card, and it's locked by a magnetic device here at the bottom here. And when you want to open it, you unlock the magnetic device right here at the bottom, and you slide this button right here, and the case should open. And more legal disclaimer. Now, if you take this video that I do and you go and use the techniques that I showed you here and get caught by the 80-year-old security guard and she beat you up for stealing the DVD or something else, it's on you, man. I'm just making this video for educational purposes, and that's it. If you get caught, it's on you. That's all I've got to say. Okay, let me explain you how I open these. I have some magnets here that I recently purchased from a, believe it of all things, a exercise bike. You know, the exercise bikes, the recline bikes that use magnetics for resistance. Basically, like you know, these all form like a little semicircle around the pedals, and in order to make your exercise harder, the magnets will get closer and closer to a metal thing that spins the pedals, and that creates resistance. And that's what one of those recliner bikes use for resistance. They use magnets, so magnet resistance. And I guess if you're going to find a strong magnet, because in order to open this, it requires a strong magnet. I heard people using magnets from hard drives or other places, and I figured I was just riding that old recliner one day, and I just thought, wow, man, this thing got a strong magnet inside of it. Let me open this thing and you know, see what I can do with these magnets inside of it. So I opened it up, took the magnets out, and made me a little jig out of it. Then I'm going to show you how I use it later. And basically, the funny thing is, it came with two different kinds of magnets. It came with these here. See, the individual. They're about 1.5 inch by 1 inch by 1/4 inch. And they had these. They're this regular smooth surface magnets. These are, now don't get me wrong, these are some powerful magnets, but they don't work for this application here, and I'm going to show you why. I'm just showing you just for the hell of it. I don't know why, I'm just showing you for the hell of it, but I don't use these. But the ones I do use are, these here. For some reason, these have a special little metal plate on here, and for some reason these things seem to be stronger than these right here. And that's why I use these, because the ones they both came out of the same bike, but these seem to be stronger with the plate on them. This little silver plate. I'm not sure if you can really tell right here. And these right here don't have the plate. And basically, I just took two of these, 1, 2, and I formed them just like this. That's all I did. Just put them together just like that. And I'm going to show you why I have them like this for a reason, and why I use two like this instead of just one. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you why I don't use these. And reason I have it like this too, because for some reason, I don't know why, I can't explain the science. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a physicist, but for some reason it has a stronger polarity right here in the middle, and that's what makes this work. And this is why I use this technique to open these. I don't know why. It's it's stronger right here in the middle of these two magnets, and and this is what makes this thing work. Okay, first now let me explain how this security device works. Okay, let me get my little pointer here. Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna explain how I got this case, but let's just say I purchased this legally and the cashier forgot to open it, so I got this case home and I told myself, you know what, let me figure out how this works. You know, I'm not gonna even break this open. I'm gonna actually try to open this without breaking it. And I realized I'm not sure what kind of key the employees use to open this, but I figured that some kind of magnetic device or key to use to open this. And I just sat here and worked with this thing until I figured it out, and I did it. I don't know how, but I did it. But for what I know, I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. You may correct me if you want to, but I don't know. I just figured it out on my own, and if I'm wrong about how this works, I'm sorry for it, but this is how I did it. For what I know, right here is where you will wave your magnetic key to pop this and open it. Basically what I think, it's a little latch here that when the magnet is placed on here, it pulls that latch up and allows you to manipulate this little switch here and flip it this way so the case will be able to open, and you'll be able to take your item out of the case. So once the magnet is placed on here or swiped, it will lift this latch. It's a latch it's right under this magnet here that should pull up and release this this little latch here, so you can open the case, and that'll be how you will open the security device. Okay, let me explain why I don't use these magnets. These magnets here, even though they're very strong and very powerful magnets, probably just as strong as the ones you'll find in a hard drive, for some reason they just not that strong enough for this device here, because this device here requires a very strong magnet. And you'll see when I place this magnet on here, when you put it here, you should hear a click. And when you hear that click, the device should, the latch should be lifted up, and you should be able to manipulate the switch here and open the device. And you hear, as you see, you hear no click, nothing. And even when I will show you why I do this in a minute. Even when I double it up like I do with this here, the one that works, you still hear nothing. Nothing. It's just not strong enough to pull that latch up to release the item. And let me explain why I double it up like this instead of just using one, if this is the stronger magnet. Because you had the same problem. It's just not strong enough on its own. See? It's nothing happening. It's just not strong enough to do it. Now, watch what happened when I double these up. And somehow I get that strong pull right here in this middle part right here. And that's exactly where I'm going to place this middle part right here. Right here under the middle, like you can see, it's like little groove right here, a little indentation inside here where you set that middle of the this magnet right here, and watch what happens. Now I set the middle of this And look what way I'm putting it too. I'm putting it this, can you see, this way onto this. And watch what happens. You'll hear a click and it should be open. It's real simple. Watch. Heard it? Hear it? See? Pulling it, it let it go. Pulling it, you heard that click? See? You can hear it is pulling that latch up with this magnet, is pulling it up. And when it pulled, look what happens. Up. See? It releases the lever, and when that lever is released, watch what happens. Watch this. Bam. That easy. That easy. That easy. See? Bam. Click. Oops. Open. You going with it. For those people that's not using this for educational purposes. That's just how easy it is to get this. And even if you did take this, when you gotta remember, even though you got it out the package, there's still a magnetic strip right here in the middle of it, of this item here. I'm not sure about any other items, but there's a magnetic strip in this too. So you gotta do a double whammy on this. So just like that, put the magnet right there in the middle here, and you'll hear a click. Once you hear that click, it's popped. And you just manipulate that lever right here. Just, it's locked, open, and you're done. It's that easy. Click, manipulate this, it's open. And this is the current model that Walmart is using at the moment. I'm not sure, they might have others with different but similar mechanisms, but I'm pretty sure they're always gonna have this little middle part right here that all you gotta do is swipe the magnet over, and whatever levers or whatever they have will just open, just like I just showed you. Because even on this one, it's a little bit different, but it's basically the same. But I don't know. I guess it is all identical. Is it? I don't know. It look different, but basically they all work the same. They all work the same. Click. You heard that click? Pop it, and it's open, but I got these gloves on. That's it. You out of there. And like I said here, the magnet here is about an inch and a half long. About an inch here, about a quarter inch here. I'm not sure exactly what kind of magnets these are, so please don't ask me. I just know I took it out of one of those exercise bikes, those recline exercise bikes that use magnetics as resistance. So that's where I got it from. I never tried. Many people say they use the magnet out of the hard drive. I never tried the hard drive, so you might want to experiment with different magnets to see which one that works for you. And all in all, that's how you do it. And remember, you got to put them just like this, because you got to have that middle point. You got to have that middle strength right here. And you just click and pop it just like that. Oops. Just like that. It's open. And another silly question I'll be hearing: no, these magnets do not make the sensors, the walk-through sensors. No, they do not make them go off. I know Walmart has a spider, but I haven't tried to open the spider yet. I'll be posting videos about the spider. See if I can crack that too. And what else could I say? Yeah, I think that's about it. Like I say, let me explain it one more time. Right here, probably about a half inch from the latch right here. There's a little latch here that needs to be pulled up, so it'll release this latch here, so you can open the device. Once you set the magnet here, the magnet with its pull pulls that magnetic latch up and releases this here, so you're able to manipulate it and move it to the I guess if it was facing me to my right, and retrieve the item. Now this is for educational purposes, in case for somewhere in hell a cashier forgets to remove the device after you somehow pay for it through the case, like I did, and you need to get your item out of this case and you don't want to, I guess, fight with it. You can get the magnets like I said and click, manipulate the switch here, and it's open, and that's it. Simple. So if you have any questions, if I'm able to answer any of your questions, feel free, and I'll try to answer you in a timely manner. And in the meantime, see you next video.